Hey, welcome to the channel, everybody. My name is B-Hub. I'm so happy that you're joining me today on the channel. Today's video is all about gems. In this game, gems are a limited resource and they are a valuable resource. And so we obviously want to know, how do we use them most effectively? Now, the reason that I'm doing this video, even though I've briefly touched on it in the past, is this. Raid is coming out with a lot of new stuff lately. You have these tournaments and you have these really high level events where you have to push into these crazy numbers to try and win heroes and all this kind of stuff. And so I want to help the free-to-play player out to see, how do I use my gems so that maybe I have a shot of completing some of these different events and challenges that Raid is throwing my way. And honestly, the answer is really simple. When it comes to gems, there's almost exclusively one thing that you do. And if you guessed it, right? It's right here. It's simple. You click this button. You click this over and over and over and over again, almost exclusively. Whenever you're farming and you run out of energy and you click this replay button and it says, "Would you like to get and apply and restore this energy?" You say yes. Yes, I would like to get and apply and restore my energy. That's exactly what I want to do with my gems. And I'm telling you, that's almost exclusively what you want to use them for. I know. You're like, is it really that simple? Yes, it really is. And honestly, if you want, you can stop watching the video now. That is the most important piece of information in it. What I'm going to do here with the time remaining is I'm going to look at some of the other things that you have an option to use your gems for, and we're going to see if it's worth the investment. Alright, so move over here to the gem shop, and I'm going to try and run through this as quickly as possible to help you out. So, XP boosts. You really won't need these for a really long time in the game, and you can probably figure out how to manage the ones that you get for free, so you really probably won't ever need to actually buy these, hopefully. Full energy? Yeah, that's what you want. You want the energy. Refill tokens? No, that's not what you want. You don't need this, especially nowadays when you can play for the 3 hours and you can stock these up in your inventory. You don't need those. Now, I'm going to skip these and come back to it. Clan Boss Key. You almost never will need to buy a Clan Boss Key. You definitely don't need to buy one on a regular basis. It isn't worth it. Potion Pack. Giant trash can. You're never going to need that. Name Changer. No. You don't need to change your name. I love your name. You're perfect just the way you are. I wouldn't change a thing. Alright, so let's go back to our shard packs, right? With the shard packs, this is probably the most tempting of the gem offers. Now, you're going to be saying something along the lines of, well, this is a gacha game, and I feel like I don't got a lot of heroes, right? And I feel like I need them to progress further into the game. And I understand that temptation, but I just don't think that it's worth it, especially if you're a free-to-play player. You're not going to have 900 gems lying around, and even if you do, you only get 11 shots at trying to get a good hero. So the odds are not really great. You're probably not going to get what you want, and you're going to waste a lot of potential energy to do so. Now, me and a lot of other content creators have been trying to make videos to show you that this game is doable as a free-to-play player. So I dropped a video the other day of me doing 13 million damage on Nightmare Clan Boss with 4 rare heroes in 1 epic, and the epic they give you for free. Now, I try to figure out, is anybody else doing some of the things that I'm doing? And I saw a video by Stu Gaming that was awesome, where he beat Dragon 20 with 5 rares. So it is possible to do with maybe the heroes that you have even right now. So the question becomes, alright, well, how do I do that? How do I progress with the heroes that I currently have and just play the game and naturally gain heroes over time? Well, it's pretty simple. You want to identify, obviously, the better of the heroes that you have. You're going to run them to 60, you're going to fully ascend them, get some decent gear, and run them through Minotaur. And if you do those things, then I'm telling you, you can push farther than you ever thought possible. But to do all of those things, you need energy. Energy is required to do every single one of those things. So, to progress, that's what you need. To put this in perspective, 900 gems is about 22.5 energy refills, which is roughly 2,250 energy if I did my math right, which I didn't double check it, and I'm not good at math, so take that for what it's worth. So, I'm telling you, that's over 2,000 energy that you can have to be leveling up characters, running them through Minotaur, getting gear, etc., etc. So, energy is really where you want to be at. The shard packs are tempting, but 900 gems is just probably going to be too much if you're a free-to-play player. So it's just not my recommendation. Now, double last, because I think I said the shards were last, but really I forgot that you can buy silver. Don't ever let me catch you here buying silver. It's 100% not worth it. What is worth it? Energy, where you farm your silver. See, 40 energy will get you way more, or 40 gems will get you way more than 80,000 silver if you farm level 12, stage 3, brimstone path on brutal. You'll get double the amount of silver. So how do you get your silver? You farm it with energy. Now there's a couple of other things in the game that you can do. Obviously, if you plan on sticking around, upgrade your gem mine, because over a month time, it'll pay for itself, and then you'll just get free gems after that. And then lastly, every once in a while, maybe you realize that the build that you did for your character isn't where you want it to be, and so you need to go to your masteries and you need to reset it. That might happen. And but obviously try to get it right on the first time, but if it happens, and that's okay. Because maybe you're trying out some new stuff, or maybe you just found a better build. But hey, it happens. So what is the takeaway? Obviously it's this: use energy. That's where you want your refills, is only really on energy. It'll help you get farther into the game, farther than you ever thought possible. So if you liked this video, if you got something out of it, hit like, hit subscribe. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And until next time, peace out.